Welcome to the lecture series of Mechanics of Solids. In this lecture, we are going to learn about relationship between shear force and bending moment. Outlines of the session. In this session, we will derive the equation which shows the relationship between shear force and bending moment. So let us start with it. So here in this figure, a beam is given to us. This beam is subjected to UDL W kilonewton per meter. Now let us consider a small portion PQ of beam which is having length del x, and this portion is x distance away from the support. Now let us work out load acting in this portion PQ. So load acting on this beam PQ, that is equal to rate of loading into length. So it will be W into del x. Now let us work out shear force at point P. Now at this point P, let F is the shear force. So we can write F is equal to shear force at point P. In figure we can see at point Q, the shear force is F plus del F. So we'll write the same. Same way, at point P, the bending moment acting is M. So we can write, and in the figure we can see bending moment acting at point Q, that is M plus del M. So let us write it. Now here let us use the condition of equilibrium. In figure we can see the beam is stable. So this element PQ of beam is in equilibrium. So let us apply the equilibrium for system of force. So apply the condition of equilibrium, that is summation of force in y direction. So we can say sum of all vertical force acting on beam, that is 0. Here we are applying the condition for this PQ section. So we can write F is acting in downward direction. So downward is negative. So here we can write minus F. In this portion, the total load acting that we have already worked out, W into X, and this weight is acting vertically downward. So it will be also minus W into del X. Here at this portion, force acting is F plus del F, and it is acting in vertically upward direction. So it will be positive. So let us simplify it. So simplifying it, will get small w, that is equal to del F upon del X. Let us say this is equation number 1. So we can say the rate of change of shear force with respect to distance means we can say that is the slope of shear force curve is equal to intensity of loading. So let us write it. So we can say the rate of change of shear force with respect to distance, or we can say it is a slope of shear force curve, is equal to intensity of loading. Apply one more condition of equilibrium, that is summation of moment about any point is equal to 0, and we will consider clockwise positive. Here we will take moment about point Q. So we want to work out moment at this point Q. Let us start with here. This moment M is acting in clockwise direction. So we can write it is with positive sign. Moment due to this force at point Q, that is equal to force into distance. It is acting in anti-clockwise direction. So it will be minus, the force is F, and the distance of line of action of force from the point Q, that is del X. So it will be F into del X. Now moment due to this UDL it is also acting in anti-clockwise direction, so it will be also minus. For UDL, we know to work out moment, first we have to work out total force. So total force for this portion we have already worked out, that is W into del X. So it will be minus W into del X. This is force component into distance. So distance of this load, let us assume that it is acting at its CG. So distance of CG of this force to Q point, that is half of del X. So here we can write the distance is equal to del X by 2. This is distance component. So this is moment due to this much portion, and now this moment is acting in anti-clockwise direction, so it will be also negative. So here we will write it. And summation of all force is 0. So now let us simplify it. So here this m and m cancel out. In this term we can say del x square. Del x itself is a very small distance, and distance of del x square divided by 2. So this will very small term, so we can neglect it. So on simplifying it, we will get, so here only these two term left. If we take on other side of equation, so it will simplify to del m, that is equal to minus f del x. So we can write, so this is another important equation for us, which shows the relationship between shear force and bending moment. This equation shows that the rate of change of bending moment with respect to the distance, that is equal to shear force at that section. So let us write it. So we can say the rate of change of bending moment with respect to the distance, or it is slope of bending moment curve, is equal to shear force at that section. If we want to work out maximum value of bending moment, so the slope of bending moment curve should be 0. So for that we can write del m by del x, that is nothing else than the slope of bending moment curve, it should be 0. This is equation 3. But from equation 2 we know that del m by del x, that is equal to minus f, and from this equation we can write it is equal to 0. So we can write f is equal to 0 for maximum bending moment. So we have got very important relationship, that is shear force is 0 for maximum bending moment. So if we want to work out maximum bending moment, so this maximum bending moment in the beam, it will occur at the point where the shear force is 0. So this is all about the relationship between shear force and bending moment. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubt or query, please write in comment box. I will be very happy to help you. Thank you very much.